Magari cosa dovrò fare? Solamente qua. Sì. Va bene, grazie. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure and relief to be able to address you in English this afternoon. My name is David Springall. I'm International Director of CLUSTERNANOTECH Limited. My topic for these next 10-15 minutes is new chemical synthesis and nanostructured materials as antimicrobial agents. I shall discuss this topic by first addressing the project history and background. I shall then examine the various sectors in which CLUSTERNANOTECH products are applied by mentioning a cross-section of our clients and cooperations. I shall give examples of product applications for each sector and shall close by briefly looking at future perspectives. Firstly then, history and background of CLUSTERNANOTECH Limited. Mr. Yuri Sidorin is professor at Kemerovo State University in Russia. A graduate of chemical physics, he carried out his first research into nanotechnology in the 1980s. In the years following the dissolution of the USSR, Professor Sidorin performed the synthesis of silver nanoparticles. He discovered that the results had a major antimicrobial and antifungal effect based on the silver ions emitted by the nanoparticles. In the following years, Professor Sidorin perfected his own chemical synthesis procedure, a procedure that can be performed on almost all metals. During the early years of the new millennium, further studies and tests on these syntheses were made. The results were very impressive. In his subsequent research and development work, Professor Sidorin decided to concentrate on certain metals, including silver. In 2005, the first nanomaterials were exported to Europe, with an Austrian company, VTA Austria GmbH, being one of the first to purchase them. This company enjoyed outstanding success, applying Professor Sidorin's products as a clariflocculant in the purification of industrial wastewater. The material is also used in civil engineering applications. In 2009, a cooperation agreement was signed with Professor Sidorin with CLUSTERNANOTECH Limited, thus forming the basis for what has now become CLUSTERNANOTECH today. Presently, 80% of this unique technology is the exclusive property of CLUSTERNANOTECH Limited. So those are a few words about the history and background of the project, the technology, and the company. I would now like to address the various sectors in which our products are applied and where we are active. Our syntheses, or blends, are applied in a wide variety of industrial sectors. In agriculture, medicine, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and industry in the broadest sense. All these sectors currently benefit from the application of CLUSTERNANOTECH products. In the pharmaceutical sector, we have created a wide range of materials, including pharmaceutical silicon. We have developed products for antimicrobial application by companies such as Rotafarm, which applies our developments in its baby skin care product line, Baby Gela, and in its Dermafresh deodorant line. These are products which can be purchased off the shelf in Italian chemist shops throughout the country. In the medical field, tests have shown that after just 3 hours contact with our product coating, the presence of E. coli has been reduced by 99.9%. Also, with our product impregnated into wound dressings, we have discovered that these dressings produce excellent healing properties and also accelerate new skin development. In the cosmetics sector, Sanitas applies our products in foam form in combination with cotton fabrics to manufacture makeup remover pads. Launched on the international market, they give impressive benefits to the female's skin. This again has proven to be a key component in our sales. We have made enormous progress in the agricultural sector. We have carried out a wide range of tests in Russia and Italy, and the results have been extremely good. Consequently, many companies are now using our nanostructures. Summerfruit uses them to combat bacterial disease in kiwi plants. We have developed 3 formulae, all applicable to antifungal applications. In a particular cooperation with Asti Provence, we find that we are able to combat a wide variety of diseases to which vines are prone. When applied to the stems using the endotherapy method, the results are very impressive. Applied to the leaf surface, the product eliminates static bacteria. By night, the leaf transports the active ingredient into the plant via its food transport system. Once absorbed, the product enhances the photosynthesis process. When applied to roots, our product enhances photosynthesis, it inhibits pathogens, and increases crop yield. Applied to plant seeds through immersion in a bath, our product penetrates the seeds and eliminates the bacteria inside them. This treatment simultaneously has an invigorating effect on the seeds, producing stronger and healthier plants. We must make special mention here of a cooperation with Claudio Lenarduzzi, with whom we are working on rooted cuttings of vines and on adult plants. Scientific tests have been carried out by Isi Sementi of Fidenza. Next, a word about our cooperations. All our activities are supervised by the University of Milan, thus enabling us to obtain an official record of our cooperations. Performed in Modena in collaboration with veterinary specialists, tests also have been made using a blend to combat mastitis in cows. Acting on the surface of the mucous membrane, an 80% success rate using a single concentration has been obtained. Of course, the work has been supervised by University of Milan research staff. We are cooperating with various Russian universities in the investigation of antimicrobial coatings on titanium. Earlier this year, we signed a major cooperation agreement with Nobel Biocare of Zurich, Switzerland, for joint research into the application of our products as coatings in dental implantology. We have produced an industrial silicone for making enamel glazing. We have been active also in producing antimicrobial threads, using our agent in the development of multifunctional wound dressings containing silver nanoparticles in a cooperation with the University of Naples. I have mentioned a number of applications in which our materials are currently being used. However, we have barely scratched the surface. I could also mention our films and packaging for the food industry being developed through our cooperation with the University of Parma. And there are many others besides. In the industrial sector, we are working on paints and on anti-fouling products for a marine application. My colleague, Dr. Filippo Annoni, yesterday provided a more detailed discussion of the industrial sector. I have tried here this afternoon to give a brief overview of the areas in which we are active and what we have achieved so far. Our products are varied, their applications are enormous, the potential market is global, and it's important to remember that we are just at the beginning. Thank you for your attention.